Try and be so calm. I hate small towns. If not I. Who else to protect its citizens?
Working outside. I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty.
This can't be the right way.
Careful crossing the road. Jaywalking. The bane of my existence.
Excuse me.
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed. So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. So what did you see in the woods?
This naked, crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dip.
We ran into these psychos in deer masks. Like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Yeah. They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out the whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is
Amy.
Finders Keepers, Ed.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cult. Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Fence was built to hide. Fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. Nah. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I haven't?
I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the great.
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
A bit of a space case. He always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
This is the bright...
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket.
See you around.
Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Agent?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Let's take a look at our patient. Before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clue? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. That's not right. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
I need to get into the light. Now. He's coming. Need to be in the light. I need to get into the light. Now. He can't see me in the light. Oh. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
Get out of my house.
Раз, два. Раз, раз. Раз, два, три. Ё-моё, все это время без микрофона был.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it.
Извините.
It helped me fight it.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap, finding a way in. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
The heart is gone too.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
Volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became
Да,
much
за
more
убийством стоит
complicated.
корень дерева.
I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. Nope. dead man turned into a monster. Light
Еще
as a way to
как.
fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there and stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Пойдем искать его.
Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down.
Нифига, он людей-то поубивал.
We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean? The sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I need something to cut this.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also spare season. Oh no, a bear.
Офигеть.
Help.
Медведь. Ну-ну.
Somebody called for a tour guide. Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable. Oh dear, I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also here. Oh no, a bear. Help. Tour guide. Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. Think we'll actually find Nightingale? Writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around.
Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
See you around.
Да. Бежать надо куда-то, куда. Бегаешь, бегаешь. Ну ладно, побегаем. А какая у меня машина там была? А, ну да. Он нас ждет. Ну пошли.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey.
It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was... I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing New York, some of it at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case...
Поехали искать культ.
His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Приехали обратно на озеро. Да.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here.
Ну ладно, это начало новой главы.
A world operating on different rules.
На этом, пожалуй,
I need to
закончим.
understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.